you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
Future sense for the people to be fit. Yeah. Speaking financial literacy. Let's educate our young people. Yeah. For the people to be fit and speak financial. Siobhan Bowman in the mix, you see she really out here. Building futures brick by brick, it's time to elevate, time to innovate, time to educate. Let's go, let's go. Dreams on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Listen up right here, let me tell it. We're laying foundations, solid as a steel. In a world where the grind and the hustle is real. From the gym to the boardroom, we're shaping the scene. Where fitness and insurance boosting everyone's dream. Families rise, businesses is thriving, and communities where all the strongest shall survive. It's more than just policies, it's life that we design. Every rep, every plan is the future we align. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we staying fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we whip. Young minds tuned in, listen up, listen up. This knowledge right here, gon' fill your cup. Ain't just about muscle, it's in the mindset. Insurance in the mix, we protect and invest. From the class to the office, we setting the tone. Business owners rising, now they feel at home. In this ecosystem, we all playing the role. Fitness and finance, both feeding the soul. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we staying fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we equip. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Hop on right here, no time to chill.
Yes, get in here, get in here, get in here. Listen, it's the late night hour. I try so hard to be on here at 9 o'clock, y'all. I promise you. But the lifestyle that I live and the things that I try to do to make sure people are taken care of, it sometimes prohibits me from doing the things that I want to do. You know, we have that sometimes in our family, right? But it's okay because eventually we all get everything, right? They got what they want. I'm here now and I'm getting what I want, which is support out into my community. So I have Instagram up here and I have my Facebook and my YouTube over here. So listen, if you're brand new here, I want to welcome you. This is the Wealth and Wellness Wednesday with Siobhan Bowman. Yes, thank you so much for being here. So just to give you the layout of this particular show. This show is to create complete transparency. Anything that I may say, if I happen to stutter, there's no judgment here. We are in a safe place here. When you come on and you respond, I will make sure that I either answer your question or hopefully someone in the group can answer your question as well. So my hope is that we get some participation in here. Now, the thing I would love for someone to do tonight when you first come on, if you're rewinding this, like share it, because I'm trying to get people to actually participate and to be a part of it. Because normally what happens is people come in a little bit later, right? But I want us to start being in a mindset of sharing important information. So tonight, a lot of people may not see the importance of this, but I went to my children and I said to them, you know, what are some things that y'all want to speak about, or talk about, or hear about that y'all don't normally see on a platform? And they came back and it was like, well, one of my daughter-in-laws, she mentioned that she's in the nursing field and she would love for our community, the Black community, to have a better understanding of the importance of taking care of themselves, the connection between sickle cell disease and actually a stroke, right? So she mentioned some of the things that she was currently witnessing which is just us not taking better care of our body. The importance of us hydrating, taking proper vitamins, and making sure that we do the necessary things to make sure we stay healthy, right? So many young people think that it's not important. It's not important to stay healthy. Oh, I'm good. I'm young. I can eat this. I don't have to exercise. I feel fine. But no, that's not the case. Because even if you're young, if you fail to, take care of your body can definitely neglect you. So at the end of the day, my hope that today's information that I'm about to share with you all resonate with you all. And it gives y'all some information that if it's you or if it's somebody that you do know, that you can take this information back to them and they can share it with other people so we can be educated in our community. So I'm not for sure if you know of anybody that currently has sickle cell, the disease, but I do. And I promise you, I don't like the things that they go through. I don't like what I have to witness, experience, just being in their village. Like, I don't even like them to have to be in that type of position to even go through it. But what I do know that if we are mindful and if we educate ourselves about what's going on in this particular community, then we can help them, continue to navigate and move forward. And they can also help themselves by being aware of what their body is doing, the triggers that their body have, the foods that they should be eating, the proper nutrition, like all of that. That is so important that we start making sure that we are aware. And if you feel as though like you have a young child or something of that nature and you see some of these symptoms that's coming about, then perhaps you can help your child also, identify, what's going on, or you can be your child's advocate for when you go into a hospital or whatever the case may be, and you can help your child. You explain that to the doctor, to your child, because now you are aware. So let's first get into it. So I'm going to share my screen. You all on Instagram, y'all cannot see this because unfortunately I ain't that advanced yet, right? So I'm not that advanced, and I am in the process of trying to one day get over here on Instagram. But right now, I am going to get y'all some information that you all will be able to have, right? So what I want you all to understand is that sickle cell disease is a genetic blood disorder that affects the shape and function of red blood cells. The sickle cell shaped cells can block blood flow, leading to complications such as pain crisis and increased risk of stroke, especially in children and young adults. That's very important. These are some key points and recommendations to help reduce either the stroke, the risk of a stroke, period, because it's very serious, right? Regular medical checkups. Just encourage everybody to go to the doctor to make sure that they are, seeing their healthcare providers, making sure they're getting monitored, and making sure their sickle cell is being managed as well. And early detection is so important. Listen, fellas, specifically fellas, right? Women, y'all, we go to the hospital, the doctor, and some fellas, no discount. I mean, no shade. Some of you all do, but some men don't, right? Y'all got to go to the doctor. You are not a doctor. Do not self-diagnose yourself. Do not be trying to, understand what's going on with your body. You need to get to a doctor to get a second opinion. That's why they went to school, to give you an opinion of what's going on in your body and to give you some advice, right? So that's very important. Making sure that you all stay hydrated. Hydration and nutrition is very important. And I'm going to speak about some nutrition facts in just a second here. Staying well hydrated helps prevent sickle cell crisis. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grain supports overall health. So many of us don't even put the right things in our body. So when we don't put the right things in our body, we frown up about vitamins. And I'm going to get into vitamins in just a second, because it's so important for us to understand the importance of taking vitamins. And we don't even do it, because I know full well we're not always eating fruits, vegetables, whole grains to make sure our body overall system is supported the correct way. I know full well we don't do that, right? Because we like our junk food. Because as a young person, which I once was, I stayed on junk food. But I know better now, so I'm doing better. So we can help somebody else do better. Share this information. Medication is very important too. if you have a sickle cell disease, you have to make sure you take your medication, right? That's prescribed for you. That is a very, very important. This helps reduce the frequency of pain episodes and the risk of a stroke. That is very important. The goal is for you to try to stay healthy so that you don't have to so much lean on a lot of medication. But if you have to take that medication, please take it and follow their instructions and their orders. TCD screening. Now, I believe the word is pronounced. Remember, this ain't look, I ain't go to school for this. I am making sure I go get some information, some facts for you all that you all can go fact check me, because you should always check the source that you're getting information from. But I believe the word is spelled TRANCRANIAL. Okay. DOPPLER. Now, I ain't going to jack that whole word up. So I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all go ahead and pronounce how y'all want to pronounce it. It's called TCD screening to me, okay? This is a non-invasive ultrasound test that measures blood flow in the brain and can help identify children with sickle cell disease who are at risk for a stroke. Regular TCD screenings are recommended for children with high sickle cell anemia, all right? So that's something that you all should be having on your plate as well. Check that off. Of course, education and awareness. That's all I try to do every single time I come on, is bring some type of education. I want to go do the research myself. I want to learn. I learn by me going to get the information and coming out and sharing it with you all, so that hopefully you all can want to share with other people. Like, at the end of the day, that's the importance of us understanding our body and trying to do better. It's getting information out there and sharing it with other people so we can all live better, have a healthier life as well, right? Raising awareness about the signs and symptoms of stroke, such as sudden numbness, confusion, trouble speaking, severe headaches, is crucial. If we can understand these symptoms in a fast way, we can identify an issue that when you have to see, if you're with somebody, you can tell somebody on the other line, like a doctor or a nurse or whomever, like, this is what they're experiencing, but you got to know these things or whatever. The next one is healthy lifestyle. Encourage regular physical activity. I be on here all the time, making sure that we working out, making sure we got our proper nutrition, making sure y'all know about my wellness company and y'all shopping and doing better for y'all health. But it's important that we have a healthy lifestyle, y'all. That is so important. Trying to avoid smoking, right? Excessive alcohol consumption. I know these are some things that you probably don't want to hear, but if you do have sickle cell, listen, y'all got to reduce this. I look at it like this. Don't nobody like the hospital. Don't nobody, hopefully people don't like jail or whatever, but unfortunately we have both of them, right? Because some people end up in both. If you are listening to this message right now, if you have an opportunity to put one foot in front of the other, if you have an opportunity to make a change in your life, it could be something small. You don't have to drastically stop doing everything that you are accustomed to doing. But if you start doing some of these things that are small, it's going to become massive for you, because your body is going to start appreciating what you're doing for it. Like, pull back on anything that you can. If you drink a lot, if you smoke a lot, whatever it may be, this will help reduce the risk factors for a stroke. All right. Community support. Hi. Yes, we got to support each other. Listen, at the end of the day, it's so important for us to come out to support one another, to make sure that we understand that we have resources that are valuable, information and emotional support, because people go through things, y'all. People be up in a hospital sick as ever. And sometimes we don't even know, because we're not even checking in on them to making sure that they're good. Like, we got to at least want to make sure that people that we love and we care for are good. So pick up the phone and call them. True story. Right. So this is why I go so hard in the paint, because I do be making like different moves. Right. But the other day, my father, y'all know that my father is an elder. And my father the other day, he fell again. This is like his 7th time falling. I have been, oh my gosh, so overwhelmed with trying to get him an aid and trying to get him care. So my sister is on the list to get to care for him. But it's such a process for this. So we are trying to help get people over there, help him, or whatever the case may be. Long story short, my father was on the floor, and I want to say that he was on the floor for 2 days. I don't know. or whatever. But it was so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking to see my dad in that type of position. When we get older, certain things unfortunately just fell on us. So we have to make sure that we are paying attention to our parents, paying attention to ourselves, our children. Like, it's a job for everybody. So everybody just got to pull in and pull their weight, and just making sure we just pick up the phone and say hello. Pick up the phone and just be like, are you good? Or whatever. My son put on my father's phone the voice AI, whatever you call it, it says call Siri or whatever, call Siobhan or whatever. So I was trying to figure out why why the phone was up in the ceiling. And I was like, Dad, what's wrong? He was like, I failed. So of course, jumped in the car, went over there, son cleaned up, did everything we needed to do. But that's heartbreaking. That's really, really heartbreaking. And just imagine how many people is in that position where my father is, right? See, by us promoting these particular things in our community and us helping each other just have a better understanding of how we can be there and show up. My father doesn't have sickle cell, nor does he have had a stroke, praise the Lord. But he's still one that people, that in my eyes, my father, like, you could be your father or your uncle, somebody that we have to check in on. So these people who do have sickle cell disease and who are running a risk of running a stroke because they're not taking care of themselves, like, if you know someone like that, I want you to do a better job with just reaching out to them. Now, as far as when you do some vitamins help overall, right? I'm real big on vitamins, and I wasn't real big on vitamins once before, I will tell you that. But I became more big on vitamins when COVID came around, right? I know I feel the difference within myself. And when I don't take them, I feel the difference in when I don't take them. So there is a true feeling that you receive from vitamins, right? So in relation to sickle cell and in relation to strokes, some of these vitamins can add added benefit. Vitamin B. And this is because I was speaking to my daughter where we was on our family group chat, and she was speaking about, how some of these vitamins can help. So I wanted to do a further investigation because I always check the source. I just don't believe everything everybody say. Like, I'm telling y'all to check the source too. It's very important so that you can know for yourself, right? But vitamin B, that are important for maintaining healthy red blood cells and can help reduce homocysteine levels. If I said it wrong, go to the doctor, because you can go Google this information like I did, which is a risk factor for strokes. Folic acid and often recommended for people with sickle cell disease to help reduce new red blood cells. Okay, so that's what you're trying to do when you take vitamin B. Now, vitamin C, this vitamin is an antioxidant and supports the immune system. While it doesn't directly affect sickle cell disease, maintaining a healthy immune system is beneficial for your overall health. And again, like, you just want to be healthy. If another department of your body fails, you have another department that's probably working. So hopefully the other department that's working, it can overwork and help the other department that's failing. That's my mindset. Vitamin A is important for vision, immune function, and skin health. However, there's no direct evidence that it impacts sickle cell disease or stroke prevention. And vitamin E is an antioxidant. Vitamin E can help protect cells from damage. Some studies suggest it may help reduce the risk of a stroke, but more research is needed to confirm their effectiveness. So that's some of the information that I found. Now I'm going to move over and I'm going to bring to the stage what I take. What I currently take is something called a Total Health Peak Performance. And why do I take this? Now, I get this from my wellness store. Yes, I'm always telling y'all about my wellness store because, god dang it, y'all should have been shopping there already, right? Because the wellness store is truly a plug. And if you know better, you will do better. And for me, I just know better, so I'm just doing better. It's just plain and simple. This is a 30-day supply. This is going to run out. So when people say, oh, well, I don't want to spend this much money, but baby, you want to be in a hospital. You want to spend that kind of money. Because at the end of the day, I say a thing of vitamins, $80, $100, $40, whatever the case may be, is worth me not having to go to the hospital. It's worth me keeping my bloodline in check, my sugar in check, my energy in check, my emotions, my joints, my bones. my sciatic nerve, my inflammation in my body. It's worth me doing that. Oh, I don't like to take pills. Well, if you go to the hospital and you get sick, then you're going to be forced to take pills. So is it easier for us to do something willingly or forcefully, right? So I look at it like this. I wasn't a pill taker either. Some things in life, when we are uncomfortable with doing some things, we just have to just start doing it to become a little bit more comfortable. It's a mindset. We have to put it in our mind. See enough damage that's happening in your family. Take a moment to look around to what has happened to people in your family and your friends. If that's not enough for you to wake up, then baby, I don't understand. I truly don't understand. But it's very important for us to make sure that we're doing better. So I use that. The second thing is what's inside of it. I'm on live right now, so don't interrupt. I don't want you, because you're standing right here. My son came in the room. Good job for coming back. He about to throw me off. So I got to finish up. Fortify and support total body level. The core benefit of total health, it lowers free radicals with these particular vitamins, all right? Supports healthy heart function. It supports brain health, memory, and mental acuity, right? My grandmother died of Alzheimer's and dementia. So I'm real big on wanting to make sure that part of my body is taken care of. Bone and health joint. I like to play sports. I like to work out. It's for that. My health enhances night vision and maintains visual accuracy as well. Provides high potency nutritional support for energy and well-being. It safeguards against free radical damages, helps support normal insulin response, improves blood flow, enhances nutrient absorptions, aids muscle and joint recovery after exercise, and enhances full body recovery after exercise. Like, why wouldn't you want to put that in your body? Why wouldn't you want to make a choice to say, I want my body to be healthy with taking something that is with all this quality and all this that it is offering in a pack of vitamins that I can carry with me. I don't have to be pulling all my 10 different bottles, which I was doing at one point in time. But a pack of vitamins that I can carry with me anywhere. Rosalind, I see you. Everybody needs to know increase mitochondria. I will reach out to you to bring you the technology to your father. Siobhan Bowman, thank you for doing this live. Absolutely, Rosalind. Thank you so much for being here as well. And now I'm just about to bring to the stage real quick what's in it, right? I can't read all of it because it's so small for me, but it's from the calcium to the magnesium to the iron to the zinc to the vitamin E. Like, it's so many things that's built inside of it. But these are the things that's inside of this particular vitamin pack that I had. And listen, at the end of the day, my hope is that we could just try to start doing better with our choices, right? So yes, I'm on a quest to find out how many people just want to do better with their overall vitamin intake, right? Let's just do the vitamin challenge. Why not? Why not just, let's see if we could just be on these vitamins and do better. The good thing about my wellness company is this. My wellness company will give you all your money back. 3 months. If you take these vitamins for 3 months, all right? Total health peak performance. If you do not see an increase, an improvement in your blood pressure and your sugar, or whatever the case, and you have your numbers from your doctor, if you do not see an improvement in that, they will give you your money back. Because at the end of the day, I live off of testimony, right? So testimony is everything. Like, a doctor that you go see for your heart ain't going to tell you too much about your kidney, right? Because a doctor studies for your heart. He ain't worried about this kidney. You got to go see a kidney specialist for the kidney or your knee or whatever. Them doctors, they don't talk to each other sometimes or most times, right? So one thing that's for your heart, you taking it for your heart, it can affect your kidney because you don't know the complications from here to here. And if that doctor ain't educating it here and here, then you may just be over complicating your body, right? So when we take vitamins, go through the body. And this is my opinion. I'm not a doctor, but I like the process, right? I like to see things in a visual type space. But I feel like we got all these organs and all these bones in our body. I just can't take a multivitamin and think that it's going to be good. So no, I say total health peak performance because I just told y'all everything that total health peak performance is doing. All right. So we're going to leave that there. And I'm going to hope that you all do something amazing. Join me on the vitamin challenge. We got vitamins from $40 to $100, right? Whatever you want to take, however much you think your body is worth, right? Because I don't know what you think your body worth. I can tell you what Siobhan's worth, right? But it's how much you think your body's worth. So then a quick transition, real quick, because y'all know I'm only on here for 30 minutes because I want to make sure y'all attention span don't leave me, right? So with everything that's going on, when I was talking about sickle cell and strokes, that leads to death, right? So many people I have been hearing that has passed away that families have to go to GoFundMe's. Y'all know that I'm a life insurance agent. Y'all know that if you don't know by now, I'm a life insurance agent. And I also believe in the importance of wellness. Why do I believe in both of these? Because we cannot spend money if we're not healthy. And if we're healthy, we need to have money to continue to live. It just goes together. Okay. It just goes together. So listen, let me make sure y'all understand this. GoFundMe is cool. It's cool. I'm not knocking it. But if you are in control of your spending right now, if you can afford $10, I literally had to open up a policy for one of my family members and I'm paying $14 a month. Okay. That's it. $14 a month. I don't want this particular person to stay here forever, but I need that person to have something, because if that person doesn't have anything, guess what happens? The burden falls on the family. So instead of putting the burden on the family, do something. Even if that person can't afford the $14 a month, you can help the person out. Be okay with, just making sure that you have some type of coverage for that particular person. $14 a month, give it $100,000. If something happens, that's that person's burial site. God, if that person have a family or a child, that's helping out that child. That's doing whatever. But you're not leaving that financial burden on the family. That is so important. GoFundMe's, y'all. It's so much energy to go do a GoFundMe and to ask and beg people for money for a death and a burial that you got to do in probably about 2 weeks to no more than 3 weeks. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? We don't have to do this. We can make a choice, and our choice is to sit down and have a conversation with someone, preferably me. Have a conversation so I can educate you on your options. And if you don't want me to have your personal information, baby, I can give you a code. You can scan this code and it will tell you whatever insurance company will accept you, right? So at the end of the day, that's where we are with it. Thank you, Skip. We got to do better with wanting our people to do better as well. And I'm not just talking about people who like, y'all get out your head with this. I'm going to get some insurance when I turn 50. Baby, you ain't going to get nothing. You're going to be uninsurable. That's what it's going to be, right? You're not going to get anything because you're probably going to be broke down, unfortunately. And I pray that you're not. But most people don't get broke down around that age, right? Stuff started happening. Bones started cracking. Like, all that stuff happened. People ain't trying to insure you at 50. And then why would you want to get insured at 50 and pay the most? Help me understand that. When you a baby, when you have a baby, insure the baby. The baby is $10. The price ain't going to go up. And if you think it's smart, create the baby a fund where the baby can use it. Not a GoFundMe, but a fund like a TFRA. That's a tax-free retirement account. You can literally put $25 a month, $50 a month in a baby's account. Y'all see that baby back there? Baby, his grandmother, me and my husband, we put $100 a month up for him, right? By the time that baby right there in my family turns 44 years old, he'll have well over $900,000, close to $1 million. That baby. By us making a choice, right? We're going to pass it over to him. We ain't going to pay it for the rest of his life. But at the end of the day, we're going to get it started for him. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, get it started. We're going to be taking these people all these gifts to these birthday parties, to these weddings, to these Christmas gatherings or whatever. Take them the gift of life. Take them something they're going to be able to use in the near future, right? They can build off of, they can have for themselves. Then you sit down, they're going to be like, oh, when you introduce the account to them, this is what the account is doing. Now they become interested in understanding how money works. Now we are a threat to other people in this world because we're trying to help our people understand it better. And let's start with our babies. Let's start with our children. Y'all. We can, if you want to do a GoFundMe, go do a GoFundMe for a charity, something that we are live with. Let's stop doing these GoFundMes for all these funeral expenses. Like, you know, if your family don't got insurance, and if you don't know, open your mouth. Open your mouth and ask. You got insurance? If not, call this person right here. Call Siobhan. Her number is 240-563-9272. She will make sure that you have a great understanding of what it is that you need. Listen, y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better with our health. We got to do better with our wealth and our wellness at the end of the day. We just got to do better. I am promoting the importance of you doing better starting today. I'm promoting that. I'm promoting that out in the universe. I'm speaking it into our life. Like, we got to want it. We got to do it. And we got to make sure other people are doing it as well. Listen, that's all I got for tonight. I pray to God that you all going to go forward and y'all use this message and y'all help somebody else elevate their lives as well as you elevating your own life as well. I am your girl, Siobhan Bowman. All things wealth and wellness. I am super excited. I was able to get on despite everybody trying to come at me tonight. Lord have mercy. God is good, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, God is good. So I'm super excited. I want you all to continue to follow me on For the People to Be Fit. That's the number 4, the people, the number 2, then it should be the word fit. Also follow me on Siobhan Bowman as well. I'm super excited. Some things are happening. Some things are coming up. What's up, Skip? Much love to you too. Some things are happening in my life and I'm super excited, right? At the end of the day, God is amazing. I don't question anything, the good, the bad, or the indifferent. At the end of the day, he got me covered just like he got you covered. So I hope y'all have an absolutely amazing evening. I hope y'all like, love, and at least share this or get somebody to plug in with you the next time. I'm signing out. Y'all be blessed. Good night. Okay, Instagram. Y'all get to listen to the end. Okay, listen to the end video.